My name's Elizabeth Castillo, and I have been a nurse for over 20 years. On the evening of April 10th of 2021, my family and I had just left church and we were on a shopping trip. And while we were shopping, I had a choking episode and noticed that something was wrong. I sat down, was trying to hold my composure, and I looked at my husband and I said, something's wrong. You need to call 911. I started having crushing chest pain. I noticed that my arms were sweaty. I could tell my back of my neck and my back was sweaty. I pretty much felt drenched at this point in time, and I was having some shortness of breath. I remember the EMS arrived, and as I was trying to explain to them, I really could not breathe. I was having a lot of difficulty breathing. They're doing all the things that they needed to do, connected me to the monitors, starting the IVs, and they're like, yes, Miss Castillo, we're gonna take you to the hospital emergently. It looks like you're having a heart attack. Those are the shocking words that you don't think to hear at the age of 44. This happened out of town. I live in a small town outside of our big hospital, and so I've been on the other side, being a nurse, riding in emergency situations, but now I was the patient. So that's when it's real. All you can think about is like your babies, my 7-year-old. I'm thinking about all my family, like, who's gonna take care of them if something happens to me. So what happened was they corrected the injury that caused the heart attack by placing 5 stents. I was fortunate that I had a great medical team, and everyone took care of me to the best of their ability. I couldn't ask for anything better. But then you go home and you have the recovery period. So I had a lot of those sleepless nights where, am I going to wake up in the morning, or being afraid to be with my son alone. I sometimes still have those. It's a lot of testing your faith, having that faith and belief that you're going to be okay. Do all those things that you should do to take care of yourself so you can be around for others. My son has recently gotten heavily involved with soccer, or very excited about soccer. And he's like, Mom, let's go play soccer. And I'm a little hesitant. I go outside, and after a little bit, I'm done. And I don't push those limits because I want to be there for my son. Nobody's gonna take care of your baby like you do. God has his purpose for you. And, I do feel like my purpose was to be here for others. I truly feel like, being a part of, any contributions that I have been a part of, helping with Heart Walk, teaching CPR classes, working in the cath lab. It was God's plan for me to share my story, to help others and raise awareness for American Heart Association, and, how can we make a difference? How can we make improvements so we can save lives? It's very important to donate to the American Heart Association. They do tremendous and amazing things in regards to research, and research is what drives quality care for patients. So that high quality care is evident through research that is provided by the American Heart Association. My family and I ask you to open your heart to the American Heart Association.